All right, and beautiful fresh hollandaise being prepared inside our Aer Disc container. And I believe, although my guys aren't close by, Mitch and Nick, is this ready to go? Yeah. So how do you feel about fresh hollandaise over top some salmon? Ooh. And then maybe some asparagus. Check this out. That is beautiful. And you made it with egg yolks and a little lemon and melted butter and something extraordinary. Don't miss out on this, because what's happening on the inside of this Aer Disc is a little different. You've got that beautiful and incredible disc inside with holes. So that's going to intentionally whip air into what you're doing and make this really great. Now what we're talking about is the Aer Disc, the 6-in-1, the 48-ounce specialty container, comes along with a recipe booklet. So we have all that for you, and it's important to know that this is going to work out so nicely, but price and easy pay will go away at the end of day today. 30,000 of these have been sold. They're at a sale price of only $99.98, 5 easy payments on your credit card, and here is that Aer Disc. And we'll show you again down below. Look at the disc in the bottom. There are holes and discs and dashes in that. So when that is spinning at a great amount of speed, it's whipping air into whatever it is you're making in your Aer Disc container. Let's welcome back Jan Muller, who is our Vitamix representative. He's joining us live via Skype from his home kitchen out in California. Jan, it's good to have you here as always.
Oh, absolutely, David. Now, you just showed the Aer Disc, so I'm just going to go right to the overhead camera, and I'm going to take non-fat milk. Now, I'll show you later how it whips whipped cream, but here's a machine that'll actually add air to non-fat milk. So when you want to get a cold foam frappuccino or cappuccino or a hot foam cappuccino, you can do it with using non-fat milk because it'll whip air into it. Turn the machine on and start out on speed 1, and then just turn the machine up. And as it increases, it's going to emulsify and start to foam.
Both switches hot.
Now, the Aer Disc is the latest innovation, originally created for coffee shop chains to be able to make hot or cold foam for their cappuccinos using that patent-pending aerating disc for foaming and emulsifying. It's muddling, it's whipping. It comes with a 3-year warranty. And as you can see, look how this is getting thicker and thicker and thicker. You would think that if you just walked into my room right now, you're going, oh, you're making whipped cream? Nope, that's actually non-fat milk. That's whipping to the consistency of whipped cream. Then you just pour it on top of your coffee. Look at this foam, David, from non-fat milk.
From non-fat milk?
Yeah, from non-fat milk.
That's
so now you've
wacky.
got literally no calories whatsoever in there. I'll show you one more quick thing too. Then you come back. I think you're going to show us how you made that hollandaise.
I am.
So here's another thing that it's always difficult to do, and that's whipping egg whites, whether you want to do it for a meringue or you're baking or whatever. But again, when you have the Aer Disc from Vitamix, all you have to do is turn it down, turn it on. Now you notice I'm using this variable speed dial. Any Vitamix that has the variable speed dial on the front, this will work for it. You have to have the variable speed because you want to be able to control it. So then all I have to do is just turn it up, and it starts to whip it. It's not just a whisk, it's the disc that's doing it. That gets soft peaks, there's no whisk, there's no bowl, there's no work. So if you're going to be making a meringue or a salad dressing or a chocolate whipped cream mousse, you're going to need a whisk and a bowl, no longer when you have the Vitamix Aer Disc. Soft, fluffy peaks in seconds. And then you could use a blowtorch to be able to finish it off. And I'll show you what I've got here. And there's my peaks. These are things that our regular Vitamix machine, which is designed to make your smoothies and your hot soups and crush your ice and liquefy all your fruits and vegetables. You can't do this in the regular Vitamix container. That's why they invented the Aer Disc. Now, I'm really curious to see how you're going to make hollandaise in it.
All right, so we've got our eggs down inside, and we're going to begin these and let that do its job and let that run for about 20 seconds. Back that down a little bit just so it's not spitting and sputtering. And then what we're going to start to incorporate is warm melted butter.
Yeah, so while you're adding that in, what's happening is that disc was
that, Jan?
designed and engineered. Yeah, I'm just saying that while folks are watching, what's happening is the disc in the bottom of the container has actually been designed and engineered with different types of holes and loops in it so that it can add air to anything. And it also allows you to make your vinaigrette so you don't have to worry about something separating and then worrying about how it's going to look. You can make your own homemade hollandaise like we're doing here just by taking the egg yolks, a little bit of lemon juice. You could add in some cayenne pepper if you like. Whatever you wanted to do, you could do that in there. Now, I've actually used that to make an avocado sauce or a hollandaise, a brown butter hollandaise, even a tofu hollandaise. So that's ready to go, David.
Now, this hollandaise is going to be perfect because now I can take this and put it right over top my Eggs Benedict. Let's do just a little drizzle over the Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that perfect consistency. Now, that's what you call emulsifying two things that really don't like each other, and that's butter and egg yolks and a little bit of vinegar.
I had a cooking instructor once tell me emulsification is getting two things that don't get along to hold hands, right?
Exactly, perfect, yep.
And that's exactly what's happening here. So the eggs and the butter don't ordinarily get together and have a party, and today they do. This is just what you're going to be able to do. Jan, real quickly before you go, which Vitamix base will this Aer Disc fit on?
It fits on all Vitamix bases as long as you have a variable speed dial, like I have here, that allows you to go from 1 to 10. So any Vitamix from 1990 to today with a variable speed dial, the Aer Disc container works on it.
Perfect. Jan Muller, it is always a pleasure, sir, to have you back with us. Thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure, David. Good to see you.
I have 800 of these remaining, and you don't want to wait on those Aer Discs, but right now, these cookies are